That is what you do when you're pushing out of that doubt, when you're pushing out that fear. Oh yeah, that's what you do when you push out that laziness, when you push out that sorriness that's inside of you. Because I want you to understand right now, you don't have what it takes. I want you to understand right now, it's not in you. How can it be in you when you say you doing all what you doing, but you ain't doing nothing but sleeping on the couch every night? Yeah. You may get up and go to work. You may go work, but you coming home and going to sleep for 12 hours. And if you're not going to sleep, you coming home playing the video games for 10 hours. And if you're not playing the video games, you coming home and going playing basketball on the basketball court with your homies. And if you're not doing that, you somehow find yourself up in Dave & Buster's somewhere. And if you're not doing that, you always find some kind of money to go out to eat with your homies that's not going down the same path. Want to know how I know? Want to know how I know? Because I went through it too. I lived that life. When there was nothing going right for me. I had point my fingers in every other way possible except at my own self, blaming everybody else. You 25, 35, 45, still living at home with your parents? Whose fault is that? There ain't nobody's fault but yours. You working a 9-to-5 job that you mad, that you upset, that you work at every day. What you doing about it? How can you do something about it and you just sleeping on the chair every chance you get? How you doing that when you picking up that controller? How? But you talk to your friends, you talk to you post on social media. I always see in your post like man, something gotta happen. Man, the world is against me. Man, why can't I get a break? Dude, you gotta go out and get your own break. You got to make it happen. You can have all the dreams. You can have all the goals. You can have everything that's inside of you. But if you don't put no action to it, it ain't going to happen. If you don't get your tail up off that chair, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't put that controller down, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't put that basketball down, knowing that you ain't about to be up in the NBA, it ain't gonna happen. If you don't put down that game card, having your tail up in Dave & Buster's every week, it ain't gonna happen. If you are just spending money going out to eat 3-4 times a week, knowing that you can't even pay a light bill at your people's crib, it ain't gonna happen. Until you change your mind out here, nothing in the outside of you is gonna change. But you gotta make that change. You gotta make that change. You have to look in the mirror and see where you at. And you have to be honest with yourself. You have to take inventory of your life. And you have to say, at this moment, I don't got what it takes. You have to say at this moment that I'm not gonna amount to nothing if I don't change. You got to. You have to be honest with yourself. And when you be honest with yourself, that's when it's going to change. Because as soon as you point that finger back at yourself, as soon as you point that finger back at yourself, your mind going to be like, oh, shoot, it's my fault. It's my fault. All right, what do I need to do to get up out of this? So I don't know who needed this, but Lord knows I needed this because I spoke that to myself. And I'm in the best place that I ever been in my life. And it can happen for you too. Ah!